I should start this off by saying that both Caitlin and Angel are truly talented basketball players who have had a monumental impact on the WNBA. To put their impact on women's basketball into perspective, both rookies have been voted into the All-Star game, and both rookies are top 5 vote getters, with Caitlin having the most votes in the entire WNBA with 700,735 votes. No rookie in the NBA or WNBA has ever led All-Star voting. To give even more perspective on the impact of Clark and Reese, two-time league MVP Aja Wilson led the WNBA in All-Star voting in 2023 with only 95,860 votes. That means there's been a 600% increase in WNBA All-Star voting from 2023 to 2024. Aja, who is having a great season and is objectively the best player in the WNBA this year, had a 553% increase in her votes from last year to this year, yet she dropped 2 places in the voting, behind Caitlin and Caitlin's teammate Aaliyah Boston. The WNBA announced in June that viewership has tripled on ESPN, ABC, and CBS for an average of 1.3 million viewers per game. These numbers give a tangible glimpse into just how influential Caitlin and Angel are. Of course, the primary reason for Angel and Caitlin's popularity and success is their performance on the court, starting back in their college days. Caitlin shattered records on records while playing for Iowa. She's the NCAA Division I all-time scoring leader for both women and men. She's also Iowa's all-time leader in points and assists. She has the most 30-point games of any man or woman in Division I in the past 25 years. Angel led the LSU Tigers to an NCAA championship in 2023. She earned a unanimous first-team All-American selection. She set the NCAA record for double-doubles. She set the SEC single-season record in rebounds and was named SEC Player of the Year in her senior year. What is arguably just as interesting as their individual on-court performance, however, is the rivalry between the two players, which started back in the 2023 NCAA championship game, where the LSU Tigers, led by Reese, blew out Caitlin and the Iowa Hawkeyes 102-85. Since that game, both players experienced a meteoric rise in popularity. Fans picked their sides and went at each other, trying to defend their favorite player and go as far as degrading the other. A lot of the tension between the fan bases was, and somewhat still is, racially based. The racial element fueled a lot of the discourse and engagement in the media and social media. Despite the somewhat toxic social media battle happening between both athletes' fan bases, it's important to note that there's no personal beef between the two athletes, as stated by Caitlin herself.
I'm pretty sure the only people that view this as a rivalry is all of you. Like, for us, like, it's just a game of basketball. Like, that's what it is. And if it's going to help move the game forward, absolutely. Like, that's amazing. That's what it should be. Like, people could talk about it.
That being said, let's see who's currently leading the Rookie of the Year race by looking at the stats and the facts, not feelings. Now is probably a good time to mention that there are rookies other than Caitlin and Angel that have contributed to the growth of the women's game. 2 of the most notable names amongst them are the number 2 and 3 picks in the 2024 draft, Cameron Brink and Camila Cardoso. Brink suffered a season-ending ACL injury and is out of the Rookie of the Year race. Cardoso, who plays for the Chicago Sky, is playing well, but her teammate Angel is playing better. So it's safe to say they both aren't in contention for Rookie of the Year. So let's look at the stats of the 2 frontrunners for the award. Caitlin, in 23 games played and 34.7 minutes per game, is averaging the following splits: 16.7 points per game, 5.9 rebounds, 7.6 assists, 1.5 steals, almost a block per game, 5.5 turnovers per game. She's shooting 39.8% from the field while taking 12.6 shots per game, and she's shooting 34.2% from deep while shooting 8.3 threes per game. Angel, in 21 games played and 31.4 minutes per game, is averaging 14 points per game, 11.9 rebounds, 1.9 assists, 1.6 steals, 0.4 blocks, which I was honestly surprised by considering her defensive presence, 1.8 turnovers per game. She's shooting 41.9% from the field while taking 11.7 shots per game, and she's shooting 22.2% from 3. but she's only shooting 0.4 3-pointers per game. I think it's really close right now, but if the season ended today, I would give the award to Angel Reese. She's been a force to be reckoned with in the post. She's leading the WNBA in rebounds per game and has broken Candace Parker's record for consecutive double-doubles, and the streak continues as at the time of recording, and it sits at 14 games straight. She has been the best defensive rookie and has the 16th best defensive rating in the entire league. Clark is an offensive threat through and through, as her 16 points per game and her assist numbers would indicate. She's a great rebounding guard and is the first rookie in WNBA history to record a triple-double. She is, however, shooting under 40% from the field. She's turning the ball over 5.5 times a game and leads the league in turnovers. Assists and turnovers are direct opposites on the stat sheet, unfortunately, and although she's averaging the second most assists per game in the league, her high turnover rate nullifies those assists to an extent. Both rookies are having great first seasons, but Angel Reese takes home Rookie of the Year if the season ended today. Caitlin is trending upwards as she's improving her rebounding and playmaking while reducing her turnovers in her last 5 games, so it's hard to say who will be leading at the end of the season. As of right now though, I think Angel Reese is the 2024 WNBA Rookie of the Year. Let me know what you guys think though. Who do you think is leading the race? Do you think Angel and Caitlin deserve to be talked about as much as they are? Do you think other players, and frankly better players such as Aja, should be talked about more? Let me know. But if you like this video and you're a hooper, a hoops fan, or just getting into hoops, consider subscribing. My content is going to keep getting better and better, and I want you here for the journey. All the best and take care, guys. Peace.